Today we're going to be putting the HTVRont Autopress 2 to the test. We're going to be pressing pretty much every single media type that I currently have available to me. And that's going to include screen print transfers, full color screen print transfers. Can't really see much here, but if you zoom in, you can see it right there. Heat transfer vinyl, DTF, Caesar puff vinyl, sublimation, and white toner printer transfers. So if you're using any of these different types of transfers for your business or for your t-shirt crafting, then make sure you check out this video all the way to the end because this is going to be a pretty fun video. Let's go. Now, one quick thing to note before we get started is the pressure settings on here can go up to 170 pounds. This can be changed and it can be lessened all the way down to 50 pounds, but I always use heavy pressure literally for everything, so let's just keep it like that. All right, so up first, we're going to be testing out the Caesar Easy Puff Vinyl. Alright, so it does look like it worked. It is pretty puffed up. It does have a few wrinkles along the side, so it might need a little bit of extra pressure or a little bit of extra time, but overall, it does seem to have worked. Alright, up next we have white toner printer transfers. This was printed using the Uninet iColor 560. Which, by the way, if you do want to get a Uninet iColor 560 to start printing out these transfers, you can use my code NEKOPRINTS5OFF, and you get 5% off everything Uninet iColor, and you'll be able to print full color transfers on the spot. Alright, now this, we actually have to let this cool before we peel it off, so let's put it onto the side for now. And while that's cooling, let's go ahead and test out heat transfer vinyl. This is Caesar Easy Weed. This is always my favorite. It's my go-to. I will never change from Caesar. Now, heat transfer vinyl is actually one of the ones that I had issues with pressing with the first original Autopress. All right, let's see how it peels. And it peeled like butter. So heat transfer vinyl definitely works. Quick break. If you are interested in this press, if you want to get one for yourself, you have up until December 15th to use the code Mario60 alongside using the affiliate link down in the description below. You will get $60 off of your HTVRont Autopress 2. Now, this code does expire on December 15th, so make sure you take advantage before then. Next up, we have cold peel DTF transfers. Speaking of cold peel, we got to go check up on our white toner transfer. I totally forgot about that. Now, just like the white toner transfer, let's go ahead and set this aside to cool down. And so here we have our white toner transfer, and it's completely cool to the touch. I put a box under it so that way the heat doesn't transfer over to the design. So let's go ahead and peel this and see if it's stuck. And yes, it did. Perfect transfer. Nothing left over on the carrier. Pressing the white toner transfer one more time because this one always requires a second press. Perfection. All right, our DTF transfer is also cool to the touch, so let's go ahead and peel the carrier from this one too. And just like butter, it came right off. All right, next we have one that requires a lot of heavy pressure, and that is screen print transfers. These are from TKO Sales, and these peel really well, but they do, again, require a lot of pressure. Now, as always, like I mentioned, I have my heat press set at heavy pressure. So let's just go ahead and see if it works. This is also one of those that never worked with the original Autopress. All right, that actually worked incredibly well. It worked perfect. There's no ink left on this transfer. This is impressive. Now this I can really say that I am now impressed. The fact that it was able to press a screen print transfer, it means they definitely fixed the issue with the pressure. All right, next up we have the full color screen print transfers. So let's see how this one comes out. All right, that one also transferred over seamlessly. Perfect transfer, no residue left. And last but not least, we have sublimation. And just like the rest, it worked perfectly. Now this could be just a little bit darker, but that is my fault because I only put 20 seconds instead of 40. But if we leave it for the additional 20 seconds, it'll be a perfect print and it'll be a lot more solid. But either way, still worked perfect. All right, final verdict. Puff vinyl from Caesar, it works. It might require a little bit of modification. It might require a little bit of extra time sometimes. And the only reason that I say that is because I still have a couple of wrinkles on the edges like right here. But overall, it did puff up, it did work, and it doesn't seem to be anywhere, and nowhere does it seem to be actually peeling or like it didn't get a good stick or a good grip on the actual garment. So would this press be my go-to for puff vinyl? Probably not, but does it work in a pinch? Yes, it does. Then we have screen print transfers. This one is a full color transfer and it transferred over beautifully. Then we have a single color screen print transfer, which also transferred over beautifully. Again, I'm very impressed with the fact that it was able to press these because screen print transfers, they require heavy pressure. And the first Autopress, it didn't really work with these. So I'm very impressed and I'm very happy that this one does. White toner transfers, also A+. Transferred over beautifully. Heat transfer vinyl, same thing. The entire thing transferred over, nothing peeled off with the carrier, which is an issue that I did have with the first Autopress as well. And DTF transfers. As you can see, this one also transferred over beautifully. There's no peeling, and you can even start to see through the design, the threading or the material starting to shine through. That to me always indicates a good press. That tells me that the design is on there and it's not moving. So hopefully you found this video helpful and you found it informational. I know there's a lot of people asking all of these different questions about the HTVRont Autopress 2 and whether or not it works with certain transfers. So hopefully this video answered the question that you had. Hopefully I included the one that you were thinking of. If I didn't, if there's anything you were thinking about in particular that I didn't cover today, drop it down in the comments below. Remember, you can also use my code Mario60 when you're checking out using the affiliate link down in the description below, and you'll save $60 off of the HTVRont Autopress 2. Now, this code does expire on December 15th. So you have until then to be able to save $60 off of your HTVRont Autopress. And with that, my name is Mario with Neko Prints. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.